strip today, but we are here. We are here. Okay. Welcome to PG's Voice. Welcome to PG's Voice. Diddy and Cassie's trial. Today's topics are Diddy's and Cassie's trial. Halle Bailey has been granted a restraining order after showing a text and picture of DDG physically and verbally abusing her. Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times while in prison. We're going to be talking about all of that. If you're new here, hi. My name is PG. This is PG's Voice. On here, I speak on hot topics, anything that I feel like speaking on because that's just who I am. And I feel like younger generation can learn from me. Okay. So let's get it started. Let's get it started. How are you doing today? It is Sunday. Today is the 18th or the 19th of May. Okay, let's get it started. So, Diddy and Cassie's are having a trial. Let me read out some things, okay, about them. They met in 2005. That's like, I want to say 20 years ago. They met in 2005 when she was trying to break into Hollywood as a singer. Okay. They confirmed their relationship in 2012. When they met in 2005, in 2007, people were speculating that they were in a relationship, but they did not come forward until 2012 when they announced and they confirmed they were in a relationship. In 2014, he allegedly proposed to her by posting a diamond ring on one of his Instagram and saying like her song she sing like, baby, tell me if you like it, tell me if you... anyways, but people were speculating that they were engaged, but they did not come forward to state that they were engaged. Okay. And then in 2015, they broke up, allegedly. 2016, they got back together. And then 2018, they broke up again. That's when a video, well, I feel like the reason they actually broke up was when they went to the hotel. They were, assaulting her. I'm sure before that there was more assault, but the one that we saw was a video, a security footage of him beating up on her when she was trying to escape the hotel. So yeah, if you're new, hi, my name is PG. I'm streaming on 3 platforms. So if you catch me looking like this, turning my face, is because I'm on Instagram, on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. Trying to kill 3 birds with one stone. Okay. So they broke up in 2018, and then 2019 she met her husband that she's with right now, who was hired by Diddy to help her get in shape. So he was the personal trainer. Okay. June of 2019, she announced her first baby with her husband. Okay. In November 2023, she filed a lawsuit against Diddy for allegedly abuse and assault. May 2025, Cassie took the stand in Diddy's trial. I'm just, talking like fast forward, just giving you the timeline of what happened, when it happened, and how it happened, so I can get to the to the main reason we're here. So please, do not hesitate to like, follow, and share. Like this video, like tap tap on the screen. Let's get more people on here. Anyways, 2000 May of 2025, Cassie took the stand in Diddy's trial. She testified that during their relationship, they had freak offs. So freak offs are, you know, some things they like doing in the bedroom that Diddy likes doing. So he will invite her and invite other people to like do some weird things. I'm sorry, I'm trying to filter out my voice because I'm on three different platforms that has a lot of rule and regulation. Or you will, if you say something, it might be used against you. Margaret, what? Hi, Margaret. Welcome. So yeah, that's what she testified during their relationship. Daddy had her join this entanglement where they did freaks off, where they invite other people in their relationship. Other people will call it threesomes, you know, or foursomes, or five, six, seven, eight sums, stuff like that. So he will invite them and they would do stuff. So she also testified in the relationship he or her, right? Like they had sexual encounter without her agreement, without her agreeing that she wanted to do it. So that's what they had. And that's what she said. And did other weird things to her and invites other people as well. She also confirmed he settled her with $200 million, which Daddy did deny it. Okay, so during their relationship, whenever they breaks up and Cassie's try to date other people, Diddy will threaten to unalive them, or this will happen to them. She When they broke up in 2018, she dated one rapper, I forgot his name, and Diddy said that he was gonna blow his car up like 2 days, yeah, 2 days after his car got blown up. So that's also one of the reasons she left him. So watching the trial, if you are watching the trial, you know that a lot of things we did not get to watch it. I feel like it would have been very good. I feel like it was gonna be a good thing for us, for cameras to be allowed in the room, but unfortunately there was no camera. We just heard what some people had to say, like the journalists that were able to get in the courtroom. So yeah. So they did the freaks of where in one freaks of one one person, I don't even know how to say it. I don't want to say it to where I would get kicked off of live. So one person um was it calmed on her, and then she took it and rubbed it on his chest, some nasty stuff like that. Where and then in another one, another person urinated on her or in her mouth, and this is all daddy's like. Daddy is the one who's like, this is what I want, and this is what I want us to do. And every time stuff like that would happen, so I guess she got used to it. She started to like it, and she started to request it, according to you know the the trial. She started to like it. While she was on the stand, she said some things that were really seems like at first she didn't like it, but then as she's gotten used to it, she started to like it, and it was something she would request sometime because Diddy released a text her requesting the freaks off and how she likes it and stuff like that. So they I don't really know where to start. So whew, okay, I did not expect me to be this nervous because I've been gone in a while. But hi, I left last week. I went on a vacation and then I came back. Now here I am, nervous, all because I'm on TikTok for the first time. That's why I'm nervous. But anyways, what do you guys think though? You guys who, if you are following this case, what do you think about the Cassie and Diddy's case? Do you think Cassie should be quiet and mind her business and just move on with life? Or does she deserve justice? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear what you guys think. A lot of people are saying, like, I've been watching a lot of commentary, and most of them are saying that Cassie deserve the women are saying Cassie deserve whatever she's asking for. She deserve to get justice. She deserve everything she wants, right? And the men them are saying Cassie need to go on and sit down somewhere and pay this man's $20 million back because it seems like although they didn't introduce it to her, she fell in love with it. Sometimes you don't know you like something until somebody tells you you liked it, so you liked it, and then you start to request it. I think that's what the men them are saying. So to me, I think all of this stuff is disgusting. Everything that happened is disgusting, especially with somebody urinating in somebody's mouth in the name of freak off, in the name of sexual kicks. I think is disgusting. That's not that's not something that should be happening to people's body. Feces are meant to be off the body. You're supposed to cleanse yourself. When stuff like that happen, you put it in the toilet and flush the toilet. You don't put it on your body or in your mouth or something like that. But I'm not judging anybody who likes stuff like that. It's disgusting. But I'm not judging nobody who likes stuff like that. But I would not recommend anybody who likes stuff like that try to get in contact with me because baby, you're gonna be staying where you're supposed to stay. Okay? So yeah. And when she announced her first baby being born with her husband now, Diddy went and posted online saying, "I will always love you. Congratulations. There you go. Stuff like that." But we know from her statement that Diddy was really a jealous person and wanted her to himself, but also shared her with everybody but him. Think about it. How does it make sense that you are so jealous, you want somebody to yourself, but then you're allowing people like do nasty stuff like that to her, and you find it enjoyable? Come on. How do you find stuff like that enjoyable? To somebody like I feel like if a man's love a person or woman, a person, right? Because you don't know if they love just women. If a man's love a person, he will protect her. There's no man who loves you will want to see other people do certain things to you, like especially sexual stuff. You like a man wants an innocent woman. Like he wants the woman, although she's in her 30s, 50s, 60s, he wants to be the only person that she's ever been with. So if some men, you tell them you have an ex or you had an ex, is over, right? Although you have like 3 children and 10 of them are grown, it's over. So I don't think he really likes this girl. He just likes the control, and he likes that she allow him to do certain things like this to her. And I think that's what it is. Because no man on this earth will allow his woman being shot on, being pissed on, and all the other stuff. So, anyways, what do you guys think? For those of you who's watching, what do you think about it? Do you think Cassie's is gonna win or Daddy's gonna win? I feel like it's gonna be like a fair trial, but she's gonna have some. She's not gonna win it all, but she's gonna win some because again, he introduced that stuff to her, and it seems like whenever she wants to leave, he keeps pulling her back in, and I'm glad she was able to leave and get her now husband. There was some time in the trial where her husband had to leave the room because it was so crazy. Like, oh my god, this stuff happened to this woman, and I didn't even know. Now I'm married to her, and stuff like that. Do you guys think they're gonna stay together after this trial? I feel like they're gonna have their own problems, and she is gonna end up being a single mother if he does not go to therapy. If both of them don't go to therapy together, she is gonna end up being a single mother because there's no man who loves a woman want to hear stuff like that about her. So that's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. But anyways, what do you guys think though? And Cassie wanted to become a singer. She posted one song out. One song that I remember, Me and You. Since then, she's been in hiding. I didn't know she was still around until I think the 2019. No, no, I think 2023 when she filed for the lawsuit. That's when I noticed, oh my God, she's still here. And she still look like herself. She's still pretty. So this is another thing again for us. Some people who wants to come in the Hollywood world, you don't know who you might come across to, because most people will lie to you saying they're gonna help you pursue your dream, and they're just plotting on you so they can like do their little sexual kirks, you know. So yeah, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry that she got introduced to stuff like that. And it's not like, one time thing where they like do like a little threesome and they move on, right? But it's like every day for 10 years, not every day now, but like for 10 years, they've been coming in and out, going back and forth, just doing some disgusting stuff to her. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Let me know what you think with this first topic with the Diddy and Cassie's trial, and is the number one. So number one, what number one? Number one. Let me know. The first case is number one. Let me know what you think about it. I would love to hear what you think about the Cassie and Diddy's case. Anyways, moving on. We're moving on to Halle Bailey and this DDG, this YouTuber, this streamer, this person that really made it in life but messed it up at the same time. It irritates every woman. I feel like these two people, especially with the DDG, irritates every woman on this earth. Like they are, I feel like we are angry that her parents even allow her close to Darlington. I think his name is Darlington. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's crazy because Haley Bailey was a very talented little girl, and she was a little mermaid. She was everybody's Little Mermaid. When I was little, I watched this redheaded white girl who was disobedient, who fell in love with a human and went on the shore, and then the man, she couldn't speak, she had to lose her voice because she wanted to be close to the man. Anyways, that's another story to another for another time. She, now the role was given to Halle Bailey, and everybody had everything to say but nice things about this girl. I feel like she did great in that movie, and there's more. Like I watched her on what Grown-ish. I watched her on Grown-ish, and I loved her. Every show I see on her, every show I see that she's in, I watched because I love her. Until this is where Jay goes. Until she got involved with DDG. And when I first heard, because my daughter told me, my daughter was like, "Oh, mommy, DDG and Halle Berry are together." I'm like, "What?" The first thing I said, I was like, "He is wanting clout." She said, "What do you mean? I think they're in love." I said, "She's wanting, DDG is wanting clout." And that's what it was. So when they got together, out of nowhere, they didn't even get married or anything. They had a baby. They were not even together for like more than a year, I think. And then she got pregnant, and then they had a baby. Now, with this baby involved, like 2 months after she had a baby, he posted online they're not together. Oh, the way these people have me stressed. I'm like, girl, I'm like, where are the parents? I know you can tell a child not to do something, but if a child gonna do it, a child's gonna do it. At the meantime, that's why you always protect your child. Make it safe. Like tell your child to practice safe sex. I feel like DDG was also Haley's first, so she didn't know what to do at that time. She just probably did it the first time, and then she ended up being pregnant. So now she had to deal with this man who is like 10 times below the kind of man that she's supposed to date, to deal with him. Now she posted some pictures and texts that DDG, physically, emotionally um, abused her, and her teeth got chipped. In I'm just frustrated that her parents has allowed her mixed up with this man. I know she was 23, but at 23, you're still a teen. At 23, you're still a teen. To me, at 23, you're still a teen. At 23, you still need guidance where somebody is telling you, oh, this, that, how to protect yourself, how to be safe, especially when it comes to sex. It's okay for you to be married to somebody before you can, like, conceive a child. And in case you feel like doing it, here's how to do it, right? But I guess we all failed her because we didn't tell her anything. I feel like her parents also failed her. That's how I feel like. So now, DDG, this man is on every platform, right? Screaming, using the kid as a token, using their relationship as a token, because when they go live and people are watching, that's when they make a lot of money, especially these podcaster. So she's been quiet. I feel like she's been quiet. Sometimes it just irks her skin. Like, why? I know sometimes she's frustrated. Like, how did I get myself messed up with this type of person? Right? Like, how? But then she's like, I'm glad I have my son, but at the same time, how did I get messed up with this person? So this is why parents have to, like, teach their kids. It's okay to talk to your children about sex and safe sex and how it's done and what's happening when you do have sex that's not safe. What's happened? Because you will get pregnant by somebody who hates you. Just because somebody laid up with you does not mean they like you. Just because somebody calls you does not mean they like you. Because these men then, they were like, they will hate you without you knowing. And I think that's what's going on between DDG and Halle Bailey. He's mad that he's not at her level. Even when he got with her, he still, I remember our interview of him being in a room, like she made him the the second person. You know how they invite you and then you have a, I don't know, like a second person that can come with you if they want to. So he was talking about, he was in a room with Tyler Perry. He was in a room with all these big names, and it's great that because of her, he was able to, you know, get to those rooms, get in those rooms. So after that, like I'm guessing, and I bet while he was in the room, these people did not notice him, cause they noted Holly, hi Holly. They probably give her hugs and stuff, and just, you know, move on because they know her and don't know him. And I think that's what was the reason they broke up, cause she was way above him. When it's okay for a man to be above a woman, but when a woman is above a man, is a problem. We all know that. So that's why it's most women now. That's why most women are single, because if you're a successful woman, you are single because again you want to protect everything you own and everything you have. Because again, somebody who hates you from the ground, who hates the ground you're walking on, will simply pretend to love you just to destroy everything you have. And I think that's what's going on right now. Not think, I know that's what's going on with DDG and Halle Bailey. Now, this, even talking about this is stressing me out. What do you guys think? If you guys are watching, what do you guys think about Hailey Bailey and DDG's situation? Do you think do you think the parents failed her when they first got together? Did you think that DDG liked her, or was he just there just to be there so he can frustrate her? And since she was so young, and him being her first boyfriend and not knowing what to do, he ended up getting her pregnant because again he hates her. This is stuff we need to talk about every day. Talk to our children every day. He hates you because he could have simply they could have simply gotten married, right? Before they would have had a kid, but they did not. They did not. 2 months after them being together, she got pregnant. 1 year after them being together, she became a single mom. It's not fair, parents. Let's protect our children. Let's protect our daughters. Please. She's way too good for him. And every day when I see them on my timeline, it will stress me out because it will stress me out because it's not fair that she has to go through stuff like that. It's not fair. Anyways, what can we do? Right? What can we do? Nothing. We can't do nothing. It's done now. We're just gonna watch from one ridiculous situation to another ridiculous situation until they get old and move on. Hopefully. Until no no no. Until DDG gets old and probably move on because Halle has already moved on, but DDG keeps doing weird things. Anyways, let's get to the next topic. Moving on to the next topic. This is the third topic. Okay, Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times in prison. After him being stabbed, now this is this one right here is all fault. It's the woman's fault, and also his fault too. Anyways, Tory Lanez was stabbed 15 times or 14 times in prison. After he got stabbed, that's when new evidence came forward saying he did not do it. It was Megan Thee Stallion's best friend that shot her. Tell me you're dumb without telling me you're dumb. And tell me you want to protect somebody without telling me you want to protect somebody. You know what? Let's move on to the next topic. Let's move on to because how I feel so bad for him when it happened. Everybody said he didn't do it, right? Megan Thee Stallion did not come forward saying, "Oh, it was my best friend who shot him." How? What was you expecting her to do? She was not going to come forward and say, "Oh, my best friend shot him, so he was shot." He was in the room. He had a gun. It was unlicensed. They was drunk. They was partying. They was doing all the extra things when the trigger was pulled. Now the trigger being pulled, her legs got shot. So who gun was it? Tory Lanez. Okay. So what are they thinking? They're thinking it was Tory Lanez who shot Megan Thee Stallion. Now what's her name? Kelsey's bodyguard. Kelsey is Megan Thee Stallion's best friend. Bodyguard came forward saying it was not Tory Lanez who shot her, and it was Kelsey's. Why? Why? I know men can be evil and women can also be evil. So why didn't he say something? And then when they asked him, and then he was like, he was trying to protect Kelsey's as well. You're the one going to prison, and you're trying to protect her. Listen, I have nothing to say. I feel sorry for him. I hope he comes out. I hope he sue this stallion because I love Megan. I love this stallion, but at the same time, that was wrong. Your best friend could have gone to prison, just for a little bit because you guys could have said it was an accident. maybe for a year, and then a year after she can come out. But it's sad that he got stabbed. I saw a video of his father saying that the Lord saved him because he thought it was his time. Tory Lanez thought he was about to go meet the good Lord, but the Lord was like, "No, justice for you. You will get justice." So she, yeah, him is alive now, but he's in a hospital where he's being well taken care of. Soon he will be out. He will make an album, and he's going to do great things. On the other hand, Megan Thee Stallion, I hope she doesn't get in trouble. Although it was her best friend who shot him, I hope she doesn't get in trouble because maybe she was drunk. Maybe they're always drunk, so that they notice who shot who, what shot what. But the bodyguard coming forward this late is crazy. Who paid him? Who paid him? Who paid him? So yeah, I feel like hopefully I pray that he gets out as soon as he can, and maybe like a couple of $1 million, they can settle it and give this man a little bit of money so he can start his life over. I'm sorry when it comes to the girls them, I'm for the girls them, but at the same time the girl, these girls was wrong. And that bodyguard, he knew this woman shot her best friend while they was just probably partying, drinking, eating, and living their best life. So they was probably drunk. They could have said that a long time ago so we could like move on. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like this commentary. I hope you guys like it. Please, if you do, please like this video, comment, and share. And like I said, send me topics that you feel like I should, put my voice on. I'm going to be coming every Sunday. As always, every Sunday I'm trying to put Wednesday in between because I feel like the more I come and talk, the more you guys will engage. Anyways, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Again, it's your favorite fabulous dark chocolate internet babe. I would like to say I apologize for not coming last week when I promised you guys every day I was going to come. I apologize for not coming last week. I was out of town. I was attending a conference. I was attending an election. If you guys don't know, I am a Liberian. Let's clap for me. And there's a tribe in Liberia called the Crown tribe. So I'm part of the Crown tribe. And the Crown tribe in the Americas has like an organization where we like raise fund and send back home to put kids to school, to get supplies, healthcare, everything. So like every 3 years there's a new president, and after another president there's a president. So last week was a election, and I was there, and I enjoyed, and I have fun. I'm gonna come back and talk about it more, but I want a lot of people are in their feelings right now, so I don't want to come, especially with me knowing them. I know my people. They're in their feelings right now. I'm waiting for them to settle down, and then I'm gonna bring all the information and talk about it. But that's why I wasn't there. I really planned on coming live on Sunday while I was there, but it was not possible. It was not possible at all. So that's why I didn't come live. And when I came home on Monday, I was thinking, should I come or should I not come? But all I wanted to do was sit in my couch and drink my wine. So that's what I did. But I promise I'm not gonna do that anymore. It, yeah, so that's it. That's it. I'm gonna come back. Probably just on Facebook because I feel like YouTube and TikTok um might not be interested because a lot of my librarians are on Facebook. The one them I'm trying to talk to or explain to are on Facebook because they are the older generation. The younger generation don't care. So yeah, that's why I've been gone for a week. But I'm back now. I'll be back next week and the week after that and the week after that. Um, yeah, so I have so much I want to tell you guys, but I don't know. Okay, so I want to come on every Wednesday. I'm just putting it out there now. What you think? Every Wednesday I'll come on and talk about, feminine things like how a woman's supposed to be clean, what to do if you want to look feminine as a woman, feminine men. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it like how to clean yourself, how to shower, the type of body care to wear, to put on. You don't have to bleach to be light, to be fine, to, stuff like that. What do you guys think? Because I know in my community, a lot of, not only in my community, not only in my community, but in the African community, the older generation, I feel like people 30 and older than me, they're still struggling on how to take care of themselves femininely. So I want to come on and talk about it, and maybe they will want to listen to me or not. So I want to do that on every um every Wednesday. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let me know. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. This one, I'm not rushing. But what do you think about the topics? Diddy's case, I really did I really did not elaborate on it because it was nasty. A lot of things was nasty to talk about, and I don't want to. I'm gonna go. I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. I'm starting to get comfortable with you guys now, you know. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. The next topic should be semi-topics. There's a lot going on. Last week there was a lot of discussing stuff I wanted to talk about, but yeah. Anyways, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. Your favorite fabulous dark chocolate internet babe is out. Until next time, let me see. Until next time, as I always says, remember you are not poor. You are just broke. Peace.